day, dear friends. In this video, I will introduce you to BeepVeep, a project that managed to master Web3 and present a truly revolutionary opportunity. Sit back, we're about to start. I did not find this project by accident. While tracking interesting news, I saw a post from the CEO of Binance CZ. In his post, he singled out major corporations such as Alphabet Group, BlackRock, Microsoft, and Samsung that are investing in various blockchain companies. I became interested in identifying potentially successful projects that are at an early stage, and I turned to the internet. In a Mars-Beat Media article, I became aware that there is a very interesting and promising Beep exchange that meets all the requirements of a successful project. I decided to get to know her and of course tell you about her. A large number of videos have gathered on my channel that talk about the cryptocurrency sphere, and this video is no exception. In fact, the combination of cryptocurrency and real life is happening at an increasing speed, which of course is a plus for this industry. The Web3 technology is no exception. In your own words, Web3 is a new format for providing and posting information on the internet, which will become revolutionary, like the appearance of Web2 in its time. There are quite a few projects using Web3 technologies, but BeepVeep is one of them. It should be noted right away that Web3 technology has enough problems. Firstly, this is the lack of traffic and funding for Web3 portals. Secondly, this is a security issue. Third, this is not a closet privacy issue. Fourthly, these are the problems of ecological constructions. The current Web3 dApps lack diversity in regards to application scenarios, which they mainly focused on DeFi, NFT, and GameFi. In addition, their relatively narrow upstream and downstream ecological boundaries give rise to first market competition at extremely high costs. Looking closer, it's easy to see that most Web3 applications have yet to fully mature as a single ecosystem. That being said, there are many Web3 projects on the market that are quickly targeting community nodes, NFTs, and GameFi. Meanwhile, there are plenty of centralized exchange using platform coins. However, when it comes to the combination of Web3 and centralized exchange, there is currently not their presence the gap between the two markets. BeepVeep would have no prospects if they did not find a solution to these problems. To solve Web3's capital and traffic problems, BeepMeta will be merged with Beep Exchange. This helps BeepMeta a lot, since Beep Exchange is a centralized trading platform that owns convenient and uninterrupted transaction and traffic channels. One of the solutions to these problems is a quality audit. For Web3 security, BeepMeta has a top-notch security team that audits the code to ensure the product is zero risk. The smart contract of the Beep token has been verified by Armor Labs, which already indicates a high level of security for this exchange. All the information presented above speaks about the activities of the project. But what about the real benefits for users? Here BeepVeep also tried. Using Web3, each user can join the BeepMeta Web3 ecosystem without identity verification. In particular, only a digital cryptocurrency wallet associated with BeepMeta is required. User can also apply for multiple wallets and only need to remember the private keys without revealing personal privacy information such as email address, phone number, and others. Now is the time to talk about the tokenomics of the project and its Beep token. The total number of tokens is 100 milliards. The initial issue price is only 0.0002. The distribution of tokens is as follows. 3% goes into liquidity, 15% allocated for real estate cooperation, 25% will be spent on ecosystem development, 16% allocated to NFT rewards, 9% for marketing, 15% for private financing, 2% on IDO and IEO, and 15% is allocated for the development of the project team. BIP token holders receive the following benefits. Firstly, it is a deflationary mechanism that will raise the value of this token. And the second is the enhanced opportunity and liquidity in NFT. Thirdly, these are attractive dividends. Users can earn attractive dividends simply by holding the BIP token. By the way, the distribution will be launched as soon as the token storage address reaches the amount of 1 BUS. Fourth, this is the delegation of BIP to the nodes for staking. BIP holders can stake by delegating their BIP to nodes, with 20% of the profit paid to the node holders as a delegation fee. Fifth, it is match prediction and other GameFi features. In terms of products, the BIP exchange provides BIP token holders with benefits such as trading fee discounts, IEO whitelisting, and more. Thus, BIP Meta becomes much more influential and attractive. BIP Exchange also provides funding and traffic support for BIP Meta in terms of marketing. The project presented its NFT collection called BIP Meta NFT. I recommend that you take a closer look at this NFT collection, which contains 24,000 NFTs of different football players and different rarity levels. This collection is dedicated to the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar and contains 32 teams with other 800 players. By the way, BIP Meta will develop an NFT based on the top 5 players of each team according to their personal transfer market status. For the 2022 FIFA World Cup, there is definitely something to expect from this project. How do you feel about NFTs? I would be interested to read about it in the comments under the video. I will definitely like the answers, I like it. And you also do not forget to like this video if you liked it. Summarizing the above, we can say with confidence that the project is developing at an incredible pace and is attracting more and more attention from users and investors. At this rate, the project will quickly become the top one in its field, and in order not to miss this event, I recommend that you subscribe to its social networks. Here you will definitely find a lot of useful material and like-minded people. In conclusion, I would like to once again highlight the high level of this project. It can definitely be recommended for independent study and investment in it. And this concludes our review. You can find all the necessary links in the description under the video.